Well, this was a toss just a short while ago. Alex Stewart calling for the first time in a test match, and I can tell you he's lost it. India have won the toss, and India will bat, and Henry's with the two captains.
As of now, you're making a habit of winning the toss.
Yeah, I've won quite a few tosses in my life.
Now, this is a crucial test match. England have got to win this to get back in the series. Do you feel you're going to be able to stop them?
That's right, it looks a very good wicket, we've got to make sure that we go out for a, we're going out in a positive manner. There's no going back, no looking back, or drawing this match or something like that. You just have to be positive whenever you play.
A man who finds himself in a very unexpected role, Alex Stewart, your first test. Well, the toss didn't go too well.
No, not the best start, but there you are.
Now, tell me, when did you hear that you were going to be captain today?
About 20 minutes ago. Graham wasn't feeling so well. He was up all night and decided, just say about 20 minutes ago.
These then the teams for the second test match, and first of all India, who are unchanged from Calcutta. They resisted the temptation to bring the Seema Srinath in and stuck with their spinning trio that had done so nobly in Calcutta for them. England did make changes. They had to, of course, with Gooch out. Stewart captain, so Richard Blakey came in for his first test match to keep wicket, and Philip Tufnell, the left-arm spinner who's had so many problems on the tour, was recalled.
Sidhu, a slightly sinister aspect to that visor and the beard.
Wayward and 4. The Indians to get away to a flyer. Well, he swatted that away. It was short, and that has raced away for 4. That's a lovely delivery. And he's out. Yes, he's given out. Takes the outside edge. For a moment, though, we weren't sure if he hit it or not. That's a beautiful delivery from Chris Lewis. The first Indian wicket has fallen. Manoj Prabhakar.
He would like to receive a delivery like that, pitching short and then climbing. And Manoj Prabhakar is just a makeshift opener, remember. He does a good job of hanging in there, but that was too good for him.
Well, beautifully bowled. It's India 41 for 1. England have made the breakthrough they so desperately needed. Prabhakar is out, caught behind off the bowling of Chris Lewis, and here's Vinod Kambli.
Oh, that's 4 runs through Gatting. That was a fine stroke by Kambli, using his feet. Splendid. Oh, it's in the air. It's gone through. Malcolm can't believe it. Kambli has taken his risk. He's got away with it.
The day before a test match, you're not in it. You could be next morning.
Oh, that was Kambli on the back foot there. Has hit it for 4. He didn't really stand up and hit it with a straight bat. It was a slightly cramped stroke, but it's 4 runs all right.
There was no real pace in the ball from Chris Lewis. Never got up too high, and he really did crack it well. He was waiting for it, and then just a good, firm stroke.
Glorious shot from Sidhu, punched away 4 runs.
Ball wasn't even short, just slightly short of a length, and Sidhu has cut it very nicely.
Chopped away, and that's the 100 up. Well, Devon Malcolm has destroyed the advertising hoardings down there. Very comes down the wicket, aims over the top, actually finds the gap. It's 4 runs. John Embry at long off, can't get round in time to cut it off. And Sidhu once again looking to show his aggression. It's a good shot, and 4. Finds the gap. Just that little bit of width outside the off stump, enough for Kambli to cut this ball away for 4. And takes him up to 50 as well. So a landmark for this young left-hander. He's played very well indeed today, including 4 fours. Test match cricket.
There'll be more runs here for him too. There's no one at mid-on. That ball's going to run away over the very fast boundary again, and 4 more. It's going to take Camberley to 54 not out. He's down again. That's going to beat long on. It's very well struck indeed by Sidhu. As Geoffrey Boycott says, the onside, he loves to play through it. It's 4 more to Sidhu, and also is Sidhu's 50. 52 not out. Not only that, it brings up the 100 partnership, 138.
The combat end to bowl to the left-handed Camberley. Oh, and that's a magnificent stroke. 4 runs. That was as good a stroke as any we've seen all day. He made himself room and hit it too beautifully for words. Like that, it really is absolutely marvellous. Well, he's got him. Camberley has gone. LBW to Hick, who has taken his 6th wicket of this series. And so India now have lost their 2nd wicket at 149, and that is exactly the break England so desperately needed.
And Camberley wasn't fully forward. There's really not much doubt in that.
149 for 2. Sachin Tendulkar, the new batsman. John Embree, one of the substitutes. Long time. Well, that was a gift, and it has been duly dispatched for 4 by Sachin Tendulkar, and that is his first runs. Well, it's going to be 4 more. I don't think Embree will get to that. He won't. Oh, that's a very good shot. He's found the gap, Tendulkar, brilliantly. That's 4 runs. Oh, he hit that one superbly well. Oh, well, if you give Tendulkar a little bit of width, as he had then, he gave himself more room. Of course, the 19-year-old Tendulkar is such a good player. To see the back off. 4 more. He played that with precision into the gap at mid-wicket. 4 more runs. A marvellous stroke. Salisbury to Sidhu. Oh, well, that was a gift. It was a long hop, and that had 4 runs written over it all the way. Oh, and that was the googly. I don't know that Sidhu saw it, but he hit it well, and he's going to get 4 runs. Even Lewis can't get that. I think probably he did read it and left himself a little bit more room.
Possibly right the first time, that he didn't see it too soon, but the ball comes off at such a lovely height, nice pace, he's still time to put it away on the offside.
Oh, that's a fine stroke. That wasn't a very short. He just leant away, made room, and picked up another lovely 4. Forward there, indicating the fielders. Oh, that was clever. Sidhu just tickled it a little bit finer. And they get the single that brings up the Indian 200. Salisbury to Tendulkar. Short, 4 more, like shelling peas. It's a marvellous stroke. He finds the gap so well. His placing quite splendid. Well, it's got through. Won't go for 4. And I think with Fairbrother there, no, they're coming back to the 30. Could be a close call, this. No, Sidhu was all right. So 231 for 2. Oh, that's a fine stroke. He plays that so well when he's given a little bit of width. 4 more to Tendulkar. And that is Tendulkar's 49th run. The crowd anticipating his 50. Tendulkar needing one for his 50. And there it is. Tendulkar's 50, the second test match in a row. The crowd absolutely loving it. Standing up, jumping, shouting, waving. Typical Indian enthusiasm. Tendulkar. And that's 4 more. You can bowl short outside the off stump as long as you like, and that will always be the answer if Tendulkar is facing.
Point bowling shot to Sachin Tendulkar. He is an excellent cutter of the ball.
He's now got 56. And there we go again. 4 more. Oh dear. Oh dear for Tufnell. That was the short one which gave Sidhu the chance he wanted. So that was rather a waste of a good over, rather a ruination of a good over right at the end.
That's a great shot. That's going to race away for 4. Paul Jarvis still loosening himself up for the start of this spell, and Tendulkar takes full advantage.
This is what tends to happen, doesn't it, towards the end of a day's cricket? They light bits of paper, put them into cones. We had this in Calcutta. And there it is, that's Sidhu's 100. And Malcolm feels Sidhu raises his bat, and the crowd, well, the noise speaks for itself, as do the pictures.
That's been a very hard-fought 100. Intense concentration through the day, and well-deserved.
And we've got the usual invasion. It's only a couple of 3 or 4 more to Tendulkar. What a good stroke that was. Beautifully timed, and no one's going to stop that. That really was a class piece of batting.
Innings.
Well, that was rather more than a moral victory for the batsman. It was short and it was wide, and, well, Tendulkar doesn't waste opportunities like that. Oh, and there we go again. He didn't get on top of it, but he placed it all right. 4 more to Tendulkar. The little man going like a steam engine this morning.
Continues bowling like on that particular line and length. Tendulkar's going to get right away to a flyer this morning. That's just the sort of start he'll want.
When he's good, he's very, very good. When he's not so good, well... Oh, a beautiful stroke. It was up there, it was a half volley. A hit with minimum of effort. Threw mid on, a lovely shot. Oh, it's in the air, he's out, he's gone, Sidhu is gone. Caught there at second slip, and India's 3rd wicket is down, and that is the breakthrough that England so badly needed, and Graham Hick's hands, again, as safe as the Bank of England.
Finally managing to find a way through Sidhu's defence, just enough bounce on the perfect line just outside the off stump. There's nothing Sidhu could do to get on top of that ball, and Graham Hick reliable as ever at second slip.
296 for 3. A marvellous stroke by Tendulkar off his legs, dispatching Devon Malcolm's first ball to the square leg boundary for his 16th 4 of the innings. It's also brought up the 300, and it's taken Tendulkar into the 90s. This is the back of the new batsman, Mohammad Azharuddin. There's Malcolm again. Oh, lovely stroke. The second time he's played that on drive today. No one will stop that. 4 more runs, and what a beautiful stroke. 3 for his 100. And there it is. That's Tendulkar's first Test 100 in India. His 3rd 4 of the over. A lovely straight drive. Again, an effortless stroke. And listen to the noise.
I'll tell you what, you won't see many better innings than this. And that was just the most sublime way to go to 100 that anyone can imagine. Pure timing again, it's been the hallmark of this innings.
Nuggets of gold, each one of them.
And that one's gone like lightning as well. Slight misfield in the covers. Perhaps Stewart might have got across it, but he didn't. It's gone.
Attack and defence.
Hooked away, now it's in the air. Smith's got it. Jarvis has struck, and Azharuddin has gone. Their third wicket.
Well, a bit of overconfidence here. He's hardly got in. He hit that on the splice. It surprised him. It hit the bat rather than the batsman hitting the ball and just lollipopped up.
It's a lovely shot, that's going to be 4 more. Despite that defensive field, Tendulkar's placing and timing equal to the task. Well down the wicket, and he's found the gap. No need to chase that. Amre's away, 4 runs through extra cover.
Well, just like shelling peas, isn't it? The half volley on the legs, 4 more.
6 good overs to bring his confidence back to its best. And that's not the easiest thing when you're bowling on a very flat, easy batting pitch.
Well, to start off with his line, erring his field. And here he is to Amre. It's a no ball, and that's a splendid stroke. Right back over the top, and it's gone away for 4. No, it hasn't. It's gone away for 6, the first 6 of the morning, and listen to the noise.
Or he was determined to hit this over the top, whatever Tufnell bowled.
Wickets, hasn't he, in this series so far? And if you bowl short and give these Indians any room at all, it's 4 runs, this time from Amre's bat.
And bowling to Pravin Amre. And runs. Pulled away through mid-wicket. No real need to run for those. Just a little bit short, the opening delivery of his spell. That's over the top. Comfortably struck by Sachin Tendulkar. And 4 more. That might be his 150. Dylan Malcolm coming round. Tendulkar comes back very quickly indeed. Big shouts. The England field is appealing as the stumps disappear everywhere. Well, that's 150 for this young man from Bombay, Sachin Tendulkar. There's more runs there. Beautifully played again. Finds the gap on the offside. Bisects points and a man behind absolutely perfectly. That's a good shot. Beautifully played again and finds the gap perfectly. First Tendulkar, now Amre. That's going to be a chase again. Robin Smith, the man out at deep cover, gets a good foot on it and saves 1. 4 turned into 3. Salisbury just dropping a little bit short this time.
Tiring.
Great shot. There's a man out at long on. It's cleared in, it's 6 runs. It's a big hit from Sachin Tendulkar. Mike Atherton at long on, unable, despite his goalkeeper's antics, to save that shot.
Well, this is a brave shot by Tendulkar, but an even braver attempt to catch it. Terrific attempt. Watching, waiting, look at that. If he'd have caught it, he'd probably still gone over the boundary, and the batsman had been given 6. But what a terrific attempt.
Up in the air, it's going to be out. Salisbury underneath it, completes the job. Tendulkar is out, a rash shot, a rare rash shot to end the innings. And he's very, very disappointed on himself. 165 runs for Sachin Tendulkar, and a marvellous innings comes to its end.
You see him here trying to work it to the onside, off the front foot, straight up in the air, sliced up, and Salisbury isn't going to let anybody else try and catch that. He's going to have it himself.
He's waited a long time for that wicket. India now 442 for 5. So Kapil Dev arrives at the crease. India in real crisis now at 442 for 5.
Give you Tufnell's figures in a moment. Malcolm to... Oh, I say, Kapil Dev hits that one many a mile. A drive over mid-off for 6. What an astonishing stroke.
And that's Kapil Dev's way of saying good afternoon, Dev and Malcolm. What an incredible shot. It was a good length delivery, and he just picked it up, laid it on the rise.
Well, there's no doubting Kapil's intentions. That's going to be fought more, is it? Or yes, it's gone over the boundary. Salisbury couldn't get there. It's in the air, but it's 4 runs. My goodness me. Again, Kapil Dev opening his shoulders. And what a marvellous no-nonsense blow. Take that. Well, Tufnell couldn't get across to that. I suppose a quicker fielder might have done. And it's the end of the over, 476 for 5. Kapil Dev just taking that away. Couple of runs. Oh, they have to hurry up the far end of that throw. Hit the stumps from Atherton. I think it would have found Amre short of his ground.
Just collected it.
Well, that's gone away. 4 runs to square leg. So Kapil Dev is now 33, which is 2 runs short of 5,000 in Test cricket, to add to a small matter of 414 wickets. And there it is, a scampered single, and Kapil Dev has now scored 5,000 runs in Test cricket. The crowd are well aware of the importance of that single, standing and cheering him, waving flags, the usual razzmatazz from these splendidly histrionic crowds. And that's too short again. It's going away for 4, and that was a bad ball. Well, he bowled well before tea, but after tea he's rather fallen from grace. And it's in the air. He could be caught down there at long off. Oh, yes, he's been caught. So Salisbury has got another wicket, a good wicket. India is still 499, and Jarvis took a good catch, a trifle anxiously.
He got another wicket, which should tell him everything. Pitched the ball up. Jarvis made a lot of ground. A little bit of a juggling catch. There it is, but he's got it.
499 for 6.
Pulled away, full toss, 4 runs. Direct hit, and there'll be overthrows. One of the injustices of cricket, a good bit of fielding like that is penalised, and indeed it's 4 overthrows.
Well, there's the 50. It's been swept away for 4 runs. Kapil Dev goes to 53. The crowd stands, cheers, usual Indian celebrations, and goodness me, there have been many of them in this match. Sidhu 106, 165 Tendulkar, now 50 to Kapil Dev. What more have the Indians got to cheer about in the next few days? Well, in due time we will know. Oh, look at that. A marvellous shot, using his feet, hitting it so hard. Well, I think that lady was wearing the earrings of the day on the first day of this match, but those are simply magnificent. Well, oh, they're going to get... No, they're not going to get it. And the Indians have declared at 560 for 6.
And there is the full story of the Indian first innings. 560 for 6 declared, with the main innings played by Sachin Tendulkar, a breathtaking 165. Sidhu's 100 was his third in Test cricket, and Kapil Dev in getting to 66 past 5,000 runs in Test cricket. The England bowling figures, well, they make fairly sorry reading. Salisbury the most expensive, 2 for 142, although it really should have been 3. And I imagine Mike Gatting bought him a large drink after dropping that little dolly at Silly Point. Tufnell, wicketless, 0 for 132. Jarvis, the best of the seamers, 2 for 72, although obviously disappointing for Alex Stewart that Chris Lewis wasn't on the field for all of the innings.
At Silly Point, and Amre at short leg. No ball and runs. It's running away towards the square leg boundary. Just cut off inside there by Raju. And 3 runs to Smith, takes him away from the strike.
Robin Smith's good at though, although he's not good against spin when it's turning. If you bowl him a bad ball, one he can score off, he usually hits it away. He's not a defensive or cautious player. I think that's his best method. I think it's the best method for all the England batsmen, actually.
That's a good shot from Alex Stewart. He's off the mark with 4. Now this is a feature of Alex Stewart's batting when he's in form, his timing.
That's it, get them forward. Entice them on that front foot.
Well, he's enticed him into 4 runs too. That's nicely guided away by Alex Stewart.
And that's really the first bad ball that any of the Indian spinners has bowled, and Smith onto it in a flash. And that's the great thing about Robin Smith. You bowl him a bad ball, he will hit it away for 4.
That's a good shot from Stewart. Nicely timed, finds the gap. 4 good runs. That's very close indeed, and out. Robin Smith has gone. Anil Kumble fires one through. Beats Smith on the back foot, and Smith is LBW and out.
Turn the ball too much, but he hurries on to you if you give him that extra yard on the back foot. That's exactly what Robin Smith has done. He's gone back and he's found himself in front of the wicket.
Well, after about an hour and 10 minutes play on the 3rd morning of this second Chance Cup Test match, India have broken through. This is the wicket of Robin Smith. Kumble pushing this one through, hurrying on the top spinner. Would have hit leg, middle and leg stump, and beats Robin Smith comprehensively on the back foot. Last ball of this Test match. Nicely away, that's nicely timed, finds the gap. That's going to run away for 4, so that's a confident start for Graham Hick. Comeback stand end. Fine shot from Alex Stewart, that's beaten the field. A rare boundary for England. Nonetheless, very vital.
On to anything slightly loose. This is one of those rare half volleys from Anil Kumble earlier on when he gaps in the field out there.
That's more runs. Could actually run away very close to the boundaries. Raju after it, and he doesn't catch it. So successive 4s for Alex Stewart.
Very little power in it. Lots of timing. Very good timing.
Oh, well, that's a free gift. And didn't Hick play that well? $70 for 1. Oh, that's a fine stroke. Chauhan short again, giving Hick the chance. And didn't he take it beautifully?
wide, I mean, you could hit those with a walking stick, couldn't you?
Speakville's elbow thing.
No, I just think that's poor bowling. That should be. It should be a contest between the bat and the ball.
Oh, and Hick has hit that one very well indeed, over the top for 4.
He does play. He just makes up his mind at last minute, judges it perfectly, and it's just a firm shot. That's how he normally plays in county cricket. He's got to try and play like...
For a lovely 6 in the second innings in Calcutta. Well, that's a lovely shot again, too. Making room, pulling away there. It wasn't so short, that ball. That's a fine stroke.
And today, they all look to be coming out and playing like that.
And he's done it again over the top of Sidhu at mid-on for 4 runs. Raju giving it air, Hick taking the bait and succeeding.
That is a good shot. Beautifully timed. Finds the gap. 4 runs.
It's a quality shot. The ball not too short. Makes room for it quickly. Hits it down and knew exactly where he was placing it.
Great shot. Beautifully played. And 4 more. End of the over and 104 now for 1. Well, Alex Stewart will get 2 for that. Kumble, the man at square leg. Trouble is, of course, Jeff, you quite often find that when batsmen get into a... That is one of the shots we were talking about. That has found the gap. Beautifully timed again, and 4 runs.
Particular cautious mould. I'm not sure Alex Stewart can. I think he's got to look to just play that tickle to leg for 2 and then the boundary for 4. That's 6 runs.
And that's beautifully placed. It's going to beat the man at mid-off. 4 runs to Graham Hick. Lovely timing.
And it's his day. He will play beautifully through the offside.
Good shot by Stewart. That will race away. Sidhu's after it. He's not going to catch it, though, because once it gets away on this outfield, it really does rocket away, and that is Alex Stewart's 50. And what a valuable, fighting, gritty innings by England's captain in this Test match. What a glorious way to bring up your half-century. An off-drive played with the precision of a surgeon with his scalpel. Picks the gap. And Graham Hick's 50 coming in 74 balls, including 10 fours. And all of...
Well, that wasn't such a good ball, and it has got the treatment. A long hop pulled away for 4. Well, another almost regulation single, just nudging it off his pads. We saw Tendulkar and Sidhu doing this endlessly in India's long first innings. And that's the 100 partnership. So these two came together at 46 for 1 when Smith was LBW to Kumble. There we have the temperature. I don't know where that thermometer actually is.
Oh, that's different. And out. Graham Hick is gone. Professor Ratour's finger is up. Chowan strikes back, and just when we thought that things were going England's way, very sharply turning delivery has Graham Hick, LBW.
They're not spotted 2 there. The Indian spinners haven't hit it much. It turned sharply that. He played back. It did a lot, but the umpire thought it didn't do too much.
England now 157 for 2. Well, with the dismissal of Graham Hick, Mike Gassing now at the crease.
It has been all 3 days here in Madras. Alex Stewart's been out there fielding for 2 days, then he's got the bat. He doesn't get a rest in the dressing room, being an opening batsman.
He seized hold of that. That's beaten the man at point. Just going to keep it interested, and in for 4 it goes. Oh, trouble, he's out. Brilliantly fielded by Pravin Amre at short leg. Unlucky for Mike Gatting, trying to work it away on the leg side. Straight to short leg, who didn't miss, and Mike Gatting is out.
Down the pitch to try and get it on the full toss, but he's a big fella. Never quite got there. It's brilliant, look. Out.
Wonderful fielding, very alert fielding from Pravin Amre. It leaves England 166 for 3. Fairbrother is at the crease, taking his mark. And this was how it happened.
Yes, you'll see here, he's trying to get it on the full toss. Down the pitch. He sort of doesn't really get it off the middle of the bat.
The England side are battling it out, but they're under pressure. That's brilliantly taken and out. Venkatapati Raju has struck. It's the end of a very, very fine and patient innings from Alex Stewart. Caught at silly point. The substitute fielder does the trick and Stewart is out. Alex Stewart batted for all day so far. He's played well. That ball's come off his pad onto his glove, I'm afraid. And he's fallen there. It's a pity because he's given a lot of effort, a lot of time, and you know, he's got a ball that's done a bit, bounced up, and we're under real pressure now. Well, Stewart gone for 74, England now 175 for 4. As much as what we've seen in previous tours. It's guided away. Certainly one, possibly two, and Fairbrother coming back for the second as Raju picks the ball up just in front of the third man boundary. And I'm sure if he gets away to a good start, you know, hopefully we'll see a lot. Oh no, it's gone. Richard Blakey has dragged this ball back onto his stumps, just as Graham Gooch was hoping for better things. Bad luck on Richard Blakey, that ball going down the leg side. He just drags it back on and the bails are off. Misfortune here for Richard Blakey. A sweep shot just comes off the glove. And sadly for Blakey, just dislodging the bails as it took the leg stump. Blakey is gone without scoring. England now 179 for 5.
And certainly the temperature out there is not in their favour.
Oh, it's gone! Lewis has gone! A vicious delivery. And the England slide continues. They are 6 down.
Well, that was a nasty delivery to get. Venkatapati Raju has been the pick of the Indian bowlers. Here is not given the ball too much air, but look at the way the ball is kicked and jumped. And a simple catch to Azharuddin in the gully.
England are 179 for 6. Oh, that's a rare sight. Fairbrother getting a full toss and swats it away for 4. It's a better shot by Fairbrother. Down the wicket. 4 runs. So, a change of policy, do you think, Sunil?
Yes, and why not? That's exactly the attitude that England must adopt. There is nobody out in the deep. He's hitting with the spin. So there's very little danger of him getting out caught, unless he's terribly unlucky.
Well, that's hauled away by Fairbrother again. Tendulkar's after it, he can't get it. And so Fairbrother has obviously decided that the best form of defence for the evening, so they've scuttled through their overs, the Indian spinners. I suppose he's only to be expected, and he's dropped him! Prabhakar at slip, got a hand to it.
Chahan, meantime, to Fairbrother. And Fairbrother really is cutting loose. That's a lovely 4. And that is, it gives Fairbrother his highest score in Test cricket, beating the 33 not out he made against New Zealand in 1990 at Lord's.
Yeah, I tell you, but as an England supporter, this is what they want to see. Neil Fairbrother is usually a busy player. Plays his shots, always on the move. Usually the scoreboard's ticking around. It's hard to stay in.
I should have thought that was a little bit high, but the professor had no doubt whatever. And what did you think about that, Jeffrey?
Into him, picked the length wrong, and he didn't pick the delivery. You see how high that is, and it might even have been going down.
220 for 7. Oh, that's a good stroke. That's gone away for 4 runs. Sidhu's chasing it. He won't get it. That was a lovely shot by Fairbrother. More runs here, 4 more runs, I think. A nice little tickle down the leg side. The ball racing over this lightning fast outfield. Quite a moment for him. And there it is, a slashing drive. It was uppish, it was a little bit edgy, but it was away to the left of backward point for another 4. That's Fairbrother's 50.
Well, he's played very well, Neil Fairbrother. It was very slow at the start of his innings yesterday. Took a long time, was very watchful. Now that he's been there for some time, he's very much getting the hang of playing against these Indian spinners. And Kumble here going for 3 fours off the over. Well, in the air, past the field though, and that's safe enough.
Raju to Fairbrother. Oh, and that's a fine stroke coming down the ground. That's going for 6, I think. Yes, it's gone over the long-on boundary for 6. That was a fine shot.
The head down. That's swung away. 2 bounces, 4 runs. That won't make Chowan very pleased. That's cut away again. And Fairbrother's up into the 80s. Rousing stuff by Neil Fairbrother.
Flow of runs.
Big appeal, and he's given him. Jarvis has gone. Bat and pad. The substitute Rahman has held on to the chance. And India have their breakthrough.
Quite quickly and high. Just a little bit more relaxed hands. Lays it down, but it's a super catch.
England are 277 for 8. Oh, and he's gone. Neil Fairbrother is out. A little bit of turn there from Rajesh Chauhan, and Kapil Dev at slip. Looked for a moment as though he's going to fumble the chance. But that's the wicket India so desperately wanted.
Exactly, drive it, trying to push it just gently so he could get a couple, and Kapil Dev almost messed it up. So the 9th England wicket is gone for 279.
There's been a runaway down towards the long leg boundary. And given his run, so Devin Malcolm very confidently and casually off the mark straight away. 2 on the leg side, 2 on the offside. That's in the air and out. No doubt about that. That's the end of the England innings. Chauhan racks up both Phil Tufnell and England all in one go.
Here's a well-flighted delivery. It's lifted from a length. Not good news for England when they bat again. An easy catch to Mohammad Azharuddin, the Indian skipper at backward shot leg.
So England had failed by 74 runs to avoid that follow-on, all out for 286. Top scorer Neil Fairbrother with 83. When Stewart and Hick were going well, it did seem as though they had a chance, but on Hick's departure, well, the pack of cards went down and England's fate was sealed. Indian bowling figures, well, all of the wickets that fell to bowlers went to spinners. Raju, the leading wicket taker, 4 for 103. Chauhan, 3 for 69, another 3 good wickets for him. Kumble, 2 for 61. And then, of course, there was that run out for poor old Mike Gatting, who certainly didn't enjoy.
How long Manoj Prabhakar will actually bowl? 1 over, 2 overs?
I never was happy with the captain. Just when I was settling down to a line and length, he would take me off.
Well, that's a good start for Smith. Half volley, timed away through the offside. That's the first ball going for 4.
perhaps in the nets. This wasn't even a half volley, but Robin Smith realizes that he has to get as many runs as he can off the new ball.
Gapeldev to Stewart. Yes, he's out. LBW, he's been given. Stewart trying to play that away to leg. He played across his body, got him on the back foot, and he is given out by Mr. Ramaswamy.
As if it was drifting down the leg side. Hit him on the back leg.
10 for 1. And the new batsman is Graham Hick, who played so well in the first innings. Bad for the nerves, this, Geoffrey, isn't it? Oh, and he's gone. He's caught with second slip. And so Hick is out. Gapeldev has got another wicket, and that really is a massive disaster for England.
No real swing or seam. Just a straightforward, simple catch, pushed through the ball, and went straight to second slip. Very comfortable catching height.
12 for 2. The new batsman is Mike Gatting, and he has come to the crease because... Oh, that's the shot Robin Smith plays so well. 4 runs, beautifully hit. Oh, and that's a fine stroke by Robin Smith. He loves that shot. Plays it very, very well indeed. 4 splendid runs for England.
Yeah, it's a cracking shot, this. Short of length, bit of width. And he doesn't need much, Robin Smith. You give him anything on the offside, front foot or back foot, and he really will hammer it away. But unless he gets a wicket, time for the spinner.
And that's 4 more, which underlines Geoffrey's point. I'm afraid the great man has been rather affected now by the heat. Near miss. Oh, Smith got hold of that one nicely. It's gone away for 4 runs. 45 for 2.
Great shot by Gatting. On it in a flash. Powers it away for 4. Lovely shot by Gatting. Stroked elegantly away through the covers for 4. Well played by Smith. 4 more, and this innings is doing him no harm at all as he to his belt.
But this is a bonus, isn't it? It's a full toss on a wicket like this, so the batsman can easily tuck into that. Some easy runs.
More runs for Robin Smith. He's now up to 47, so he needs just 3 for a 50. And he's looked much, much better. Big shout, he's given him! The fingers up, and Gatting is on his way.
Against the off spinner, not against the left-hand spinner. And here he's gone for 1 sweep too many, missed.
71 for 3. Shot by Smith. That's his 50.
And a terrific way to get to his half century. Smith using his feet, which is what is required to be done on a wicket which is turning. Get as close to the pitch of the ball as possible.
It's out. It's caught by Amre at short leg. Kumble has struck almost immediately on his return to the attack. And what was promising to be a very fine innings from Robin Smith comes to an end on 56.
That he plays, just pushing at the ball. And look, it goes quite high, it's firm. When you push firm at the ball goes firmly and usually goes high in the air.
Amre makes no mistake yet again at short leg. England's now 82 for 4. Richard Blakey is the New England batsman. That's a good shot. Finds the gap nicely. Blakey's off the mark. That'll make him feel a lot better. Excited, try and hit it too hard, and that's when the mistake comes as well. But made no mistake this time, Richard Blakey. Nicely on top of it, found the gap. You might get two for this as well. There's no one out at mid-wicket. Chauhan is the fielder coming round from deep square leg.
Pads and LBWs.
That's out. It's gone. Blake has left one too many alone. Again, Kumble just letting the ball come on with the line of the ball there. A little bit of top spin and the off stump has gone.
Come in with the arm most of the time. He hardly bowls the leg spinner. He's letting it go and it runs on, comes in slightly and clips off stump.
Blake is out for 6. England are 88 for 5. Chris Lewis is now at the crease to replace Richard. That's a great shot. That's beautifully struck. Very, very powerfully, with great timing and dead straight down the ground.
Kumble, meantime, to Fairbrother. Well, he's middled that. It was away over Tendulkar at square leg for 4 runs.
No point hanging around there. Having a swing with the spin, going just over Sachin Tendulkar's head.
Oh, it's up in the air. Prabhakar is underneath it and takes the catch. Fairbrother is out, and that is England's 6th wicket down for 99.
Which is what Anil Kumble keeps on doing. He doesn't turn his leg spinners. And a top edge and a simple catch to Manoj Prabhakar.
.99 for 6. And the new batsman there is, so you can just only see half of him, Ian Salisbury. The crowd really on song yet again. They've been like it for most of the day too, I can assure you. Oh, well, that was meat and drink to Chris Lewis. Short outside the off stump, and it got the treatment. Well, Dev to Lewis. And that's going away for 4. He glanced it well, timing it nicely. Another good stroke. It's a chase for Sidhu. I think that's going to get to the boundary. It is. It's very quick, this outfield. 4 more.
Yes, good shot this.
It's in the air, it's through the gap, it's 4 runs. And Lewis has said most emphatically to Chauhan, take that. That was a lovely stroke. And it's 6 runs. Well, that was as good a drive as any we've seen all match.
Absolutely. Good use of the feet, chassé down, super strong hit. He's a powerful lad.
On he goes, merrily on his way, 46. This is Chauhan. And Salisbury is in on the act. That's a monstrous blow. Well, that's cut away. Just wonder if Kapil Dev had stayed down any longer, whether he might have been interested in that, but he was up a bit quickly at slip. Swept away. Lewis is coming back. He's there, and that's his 50. Well, he's played very well, Chris Lewis, for this 50. There have been some marvellous shots in there. 58 balls he's taken.
And Salisbury. Oh, it bowled him. That's the leg break. It turned a little bit and it hit the off stump. He's out. And England have lost their 7th wicket at 172. And that seemed to be a leg break from Kumble that turned the fraction.
I think once in the first innings to hit. And now here. It's a beauty of a delivery and has beaten Salisbury all ends up.
172 for 7. Remaining. And Jarvis is off the mark.
0 against his name.
That was a thickish edge. It's going to run away for 4. Prabhakar won't get to that.
Rather a casual shot from Chris Lewis.
Oh, and he's gone. That was a fine catch there at backward short leg. So the 8th wicket is down, Jarvis is out, and 186 is the score.
Was spot on. Genuine leg glance, uppish, and Tendulkar has pouched it.
Yes, my goodness, he moved quickly there. Great anticipation. 186 for 8.
The wicket.
Well, Tufnell off the mark, and he's got 4 runs, squeezing that one down to 3rd man. That time he has made no mistake whatever. 4 runs. 2 bad long hops. And the 200.
This is Raju again. And that's beautifully struck. Chris Lewis not bothering to run. That was 4 from the moment it left the bat. It's beautifully pulled away. That's going to be 4 more. Give Chris Lewis full credit. Any loose deliveries from these Indian bowlers, and he really has punished them. That's cut away. It's going to go down towards the boundary. Prabhakar's unlikely to catch that. I lied. Just inside the boundary, in amongst the litter. Prabhakar showing for him a rare turn of speed. 25 is Chris Lewis's score. And once again, Tufnell just allowed to push this ball round the leg side. Clapping and chanting echoing round the ground. He's actually got 5 runs to go. And that's the way to do it. What a magnificent way to reach your first Test 100. Chris Lewis, 6 straight down the ground, moves on to 101 not out.
Well, the superb shots have been played by Chris Lewis, and this was as good as any of them.
And that's a lovely stroke. That's 4 more of the juiciest and best.
This is exactly the way Chris Lewis makes his runs. And that's out. Finally, the wicket comes. Chris Lewis makes what really is his first mistake of this innings. A very simple caught and bowled chance coming straight back to Anil Kumble.
Wicket. Takes some magnificent shots. But this time you can see the ball has stopped. It's a very simple catch to Anil Kumble.
England's 9th wicket falls. Lewis is out for 117. England now 241 for 9. Left in this over. That's over the top. It's going to be 1 bounce into the fence at long on, and Phil Tufnell is having fun. Oh, and that could be caught. Yes, that's it. That's the end of the Test match. Devon Malcolm has gone. Raju strikes for this first ball. And India have won the 2nd Charms Cup Test match. Beautifully caught at Scilly Point by a substitute worker, Rahman. And that is the end of the England innings and the end of their chances in this series. 2-0 to India, 1 to play in Bombay.
So let's have a final look then at the scorecard from England's second innings, and pretty sorry reading it makes as well. 252 all out means that England lost this second test match by an innings and 22 runs, and it really was a ridiculously lopsided scorecard. Lewis 117, Smith 56, Tufnell 22, nobody else anything really, and a couple of noughts up the top and one down at the bottom from Devon Malcolm didn't help England's cause either. The Indian bowling, well, Kumble without a doubt the pick of the bowlers, 6 for 64. Kapil Dev was the man who started the slide with 2 for 36. Chauhan wicketless on this occasion, and Raju got the other 2.